Hello everyone and welcome back. My name is Jeffy and this is my best friend Android the Chihuahua. If you guys are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. And if you're not new, you're probably familiar with my new obsession, which is making soap dishes out of resin. Every single one I make turns out beautiful, and I kind of love that it's a little bit of a surprise every time what they're going to look like since you can only see them from the back. So today we're going to be trying out a new technique, and you guys will love this technique because it makes them a lot cheaper. The resin's kind of pricey. I've been using this Epidex. It works flawlessly. There are no bubbles. You don't have to use a torch or anything. The only downside to this is that this kind takes like 7 days to fully cure. So the kind I usually use takes about 24 hours to cure, and it makes doing layers take just so much longer, but it is perfect for deep pours like what we're about to do today. Now I picked up all of my rocks at the dollar store. I have some super pretty pink ones, some blue ones that kind of remind me of like the sea floor, and then we have your kind of just basic like fish aquarium type pieces. It doesn't really matter what kind you get. That's the lovely thing. As long as it fits in the mold, it will work for this project. The molds that we're going to be using for this project are the same molds that we've been using for all of my soap dish molds. I found them on Etsy. The shop name is Silicone Molds with 2 S's. He makes phenomenal molds. They're super high quality. I've made so many of these soap dishes and my molds still look brand new when I wash them. I do not always wash them, and you guys are going to notice that in this video. There's sparkles all around the rim. Well, the inside of it is totally clean, and that's where we're putting the new product that we're going to be making the next one out of. So I do have a little glitter on the outside of my molds, but don't worry, this project will still turn out perfect. The first thing I'm going to do is mix us up a cup of this Epidex. It is a 2-to-1 mix ratio, and something I love about this is it's not just by volume, but it's by weight too, which is really convenient for pouring out your stuff on a scale. The first dish we're going to be putting together is our river rock dish. These are really cool because they're a little bit see-through and they come in a lot of fun shapes. I really just tried to arrange them all to fill the mold the best I could. Then I went ahead and filled it up all the rest of the way with our resin, gave it a little shake to get rid of the bubbles, and let it dry. Next up, we have our fish pebbles. Because these are a little bit smaller, I went ahead and poured a layer of resin on the bottom just to make sure everything got completely filled. After that, I started to pour my little pebbles on. These are absolutely gorgeous and they come in a bunch of different colors, so you can do a lot of really cool designs. Once our mold is completely filled with these pebbles, I'm just going to top it off all the way with some more resin. The pink stones were a little bit tricky because they were almost too big for this mold, but I tried really hard to get them flat, and once all of them were exactly where I wanted, I went ahead and poured up some resin. As it was setting up though, I realized there was just a little something more that it needed, so I poured a sparkly back layer on this one. And because I'm a glitter addict, I went back to our River Rock one and also added a glitter backing on that. Overall, I'm really happy with my decision to put a backing on the River Rock one. They ended up being just a little bit too see-through for my taste, but I guess it really depends on the artist and what they want in their soap dish. I think this is a really beautiful design, especially for like a men's bathroom where you don't always want all that glitter. It's a little bit more subtle and yet still stunning. The design and the colors of our fish pebble one is mind-blowing. I love how bright the colors are. I love how crazy you can get with doing different lines and such. The only downside to these little pebbles is a couple of them came slightly discolored, so if you buy yours from the dollar store, you're going to want to go through your bag before you just dump it straight in to pick out any little colors that don't match. Overall though, 10-star soap dish. We've certainly saved the best for last with our pink dish. I love how see-through they are. It really lets you see all of the glitter on our backing, and I just love everything about this soap dish. It's very feminine, very beautiful, and the little rocks take up a lot of space in this one, which really saves quite a bit of money on resin as well. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for this video. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button so we can see you again next time. Bye.